Hey everybody out there and welcome to today's episode of That Crypto Show. End of September, new month ahead, last 3 months of 2021. Time to get out those predictions again and see where we are likely going to head in Bitcoin in October 2021. So stay tuned and I'll see you again in around about 20 seconds. Welcome back. Before we start today's show, small request from my side. If you like what you're seeing here, why not leave us a like and subscribe to the channel. That way you can really support what we are doing here on a daily basis. Thanks a lot. All right, so yeah, like I said, end of September, beginning of October. And if you have been a watcher of That Crypto Show, you know that I've been talking a lot about the possible golden months for crypto, the last 3 months of 2021. And yeah, now it's time to see Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies to really prove what I was saying there. And let's have a quick look really back at September, but really just a very quick one. I think the two major events really were, first of all, this situation where we were over leveraged in the market, which led to this really super large slump down from 53,000 to 42,000. Markets recovered a little bit. Then again we saw caused by China totally banning all cryptocurrencies this time, and cryptocurrency related activity again a slump down here from around about 47,000 US dollars down to under 40,000 US dollars. Since then, we have been in an extended sideways range again. And I mentioned that yesterday again, this area between 40 and 42,000 US dollars really seems to be one where we see a lot of so-called long-time holders of Bitcoin. So entities or individuals that want to hold on to their Bitcoin for more than 1 year. Buying again, because whenever we dip down here, we saw sooner or later buying activity again. And yesterday evening I had a little bit of a feeling, is Bitcoin going to attack maybe 40,000 again, but overnight the market recovered again. So I've been talking quite a lot on this show about the last 3 months of this year and the importance of these 3 months to a lot of predictive models that are out there. And one of the most popular ones out there is still the so-called stock to flow model, which was invented by a user called Plan B. He goes under the hashtag @100 trillion US dollars on Twitter. So if you want to follow him, go ahead please and do so. And he created the stock to flow model. Not going too much into details now what this is all about. We did a video on this already, and I'll leave a link for you up here so you can rewatch it if you want to know more about this model. The gist of it is one of those models that says the fair valuation of Bitcoin is around about 100,000 US dollars at the moment due to the halving. So we should see the last 3 months of 2021 Bitcoin heading into this direction. There has been a lot of discussion, there has been media coverage also by quite big banks about this model. And Plan B himself says now, yeah, this is now this situation where the model once again has to prove itself. If we don't see something around 100,000 within the next 3 months or 4 months, the model is going to be invalidated. And one thing I find very interesting is, and I think I showed this also on the show already, he made a prediction back on the 20th of June. And remember, that was the time where we had this large fear, uncertainty, doom because of Elon Musk tweeting about the energy consumption of Bitcoin. We had China back then also cracking down on mining. And back then he tweeted his worst case scenario for August, September, October, November and December. And he said for August, I'm going to expect the market to close not lower than 47,000 US dollars. And if we look back to August, so end of August, that would have been here. This candle here, you can see we closed almost exactly at 47,000 US dollars. He said back then also for September, he thinks the markets might go a little bit lower again, but he thinks the market should close at least above 43,000 US dollars. And once again, we are at the last day of September. We are right now at this moment at 42,900 US dollars. So assuming we are not going to crash again today to the likes of 40,000, he's pretty much on point with his forecast there. And now this is where it gets interesting in my opinion. Like if we give him the benefit of the doubt, and this is already pretty amazing to do such a forecast end of June or in the midst of June, in the midst of a mini bear market we had back then. He says for October he's expecting a minimum close of 63,000 US dollars, November 98,000 US dollars, and December 135,000 US dollars. So if we assume he's right, really, then we would have this golden autumn, this nice last 3 months for Bitcoin. And when I say Bitcoin, of course, this applies also to other cryptocurrencies. So what I did here is I put his targets into my chart here, so we can keep an eye on those in our show here. So once we reach the 63,000, you will see this come in place. There's another target, of course, up here at 98,000 and another one up here at 135,000. So we'll keep a close eye on what is going on there, and maybe, you know, if he's right about what he was tweeting there, well, great, then we are really going to see a golden autumn. For sure, at the moment, the sentiment is still very, very weak. We are at 20 and on the fear and greed index for cryptocurrencies, which is really, really super low. Extreme fear, we were in the extreme territory already yesterday. Today, even lower. And as you guys know, this usually means that the more short-term oriented trader are looking for opportunities to short the market, so to speculate on further declining prices of Bitcoin. And this is in stark contrast to what we see in terms of behavior from the more long-term investors. So the before mentioned entities that want to hold on to Bitcoin for at least 1 year and which use this area around 40 and round about 42,000 US dollars to scoop up Bitcoin again. So really we have like a clash of, trading philosophies here, and it's going to be very, very interesting who's going to win this battle. Of course, this forecasting model Bitcoin stock to flow is not the only model out there. So there are other popular models out there that kind of go into the same direction also. Some of them forecasting Bitcoin even higher at like 300,000 to 500,000 US dollars. Nonetheless, I stuck to this model now because, you have to bow my non-existing heads towards plan B. He's really not shy of putting real time or real targets out there and not staying too vague. So really good. We'll see how that play out. We're going to cover this, of course. We're going to monitor this. For now, as my last message for this year's September 2021, thanks again for watching that crypto show. I think we have a very exciting time ahead of us for the next 3 months, and in whatever direction it goes, we will be on your side and try to decipher what is going on the crypto markets for you. Thanks a lot, take care, and see you very soon again. Bye bye.